So, I edit my own videos here. We're not a big campaign yet. And for the first time, I covered up the American flag. But it was intentional. Look at the previous video, and it was for the most American of purposes. It's covered with a photo of an old-fashioned barn raising. One of the most American of values in play. We don't do that anymore. We can, we should. Barn raisings, which up until maybe half a century ago, were used before the government got involved for communities to help a neighbor who needed to get something done. That might have been after a disaster to his own home, or it might have been upon building a brand new home for him, his wife, and his newborn. The community got together. They used whatever know-how they had. They imported materials, paid for it as a group, and the homeowner would slowly pay them back. This can still be here in Connecticut. Why am I raising it today? Today, the Hartford Courant portrayed the pyrrhotite crisis in eastern Connecticut. We need barn raisings, but in this case, we need foundation firmings. The foundations that are crumbling could be fixed without federal programs, without state interference. They require a little bit of municipal involvement, interference if you will. Let them do their work, okay? Get rid of dumb regulations that impede laborers and impede the hours of construction. Get rid of some building codes that would otherwise be in the way. And let people keep their homes. Let them build new homes in case those homes can't be kept economically. By the way, the economics is not daunting. Most of construction cost is labor. When you have volunteer or near volunteer labor, the rest is just the materials. That's not a lot when it comes to pouring concrete. We can have a gathering in town after town, house after house. I've now been invited to 2 homes. I will be there on Wednesdays. I have no know-how. I have some passionate labor, okay? My hands are still strong. I'm short, but I can lift, bro. So let me, and maybe a posse of others like me, come to help you. You're going to have to clear it with your towns. Start with your town manager. Now, I've tried, okay? Tal and Steve Werbner, I called your office 2 months ago, didn't get a meaningful reply. Let's try again, okay? You had Ben Carson in town. How about some of your own neighbors trying to get a good crew to act this summer? I'll act on Wednesday afternoons. I don't golf anymore. Have me out there. You will see an impassioned person at no cost. Now, I'm actually contributing because that's part of the LF fund. I contributed 90 to it. I'm going to double it, okay? So I'll take a little change back, and now we're at 180 plus 5 hours a week of labor throughout the summer. I will be there. You've got to set it up. The precedent for doing medium-scale construction with less impediments comes from Los Angeles, 1994, following the Northridge quake. That's when Los Angeles had a better mayor and California had a far better governor who got things done. They bulldozed over regulations in order to save a highway. The main artery was US I-10 through central Los Angeles. And what got done was done quicker. There were some properties that were impeded upon. They got fixed up better. Project was done under budget, in less time. Traffic was flowing to Los Angeles back and forth from the west side within a couple months. Okay? You can do this in Connecticut. The LF fund, that's my fund for Live Free, now stands temporarily for lagging foundations, because that's where money raised in the next 2 months will go. Okay? The LF fund is a great place if you can't give your labor or don't want to help somebody who might not be able to fully contribute it without some pay. We'll get these foundations done. hopefully this summer. But if it takes a new governor, then by April 2019, expect crews at all of your homes. Get the plans ready, smooth this away with your town planners. People from throughout New England will be there. And if it takes sophisticated construction, look, call on some of the contractors, see what they can do. Maybe Gilbane, maybe Manafort, maybe Tilcon can come to your aid in a big way. If and when they do, they're in the driver's seat for good projects that are funded by the state. Hartford's tunnel, a new XL Center, maybe even tunneling under Long Island Sound. You got the inside track if you've been helping Connecticut mostly on your dime. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in Eastern Connecticut on a Wednesday afternoon. I'm Mark Stewart, candidate for governor. I hope it doesn't take that long, but let's get these homes fixed.